Welcome to the second match, first set on Neoplanet S, spawning up in the top right-hand position from Team 8 as the Red Zerg. His name is True.
His opponent, the Super Ace from STX, arguably the best Terran player in the world right now. His name is Innovation, spawning as Blue Terran on the bottom left position on Neo Planet S. Heart of the Swarm edition.
Yeah, so, I mean, of course, you were saying possibly one of the best Terrans in the world. I feel like, I mean, Flash, he could, I guess, compete for that title. I want to say that there have been some other good ESF Terran players out there, but they haven't been making as much of a splash as, you know, Innovation and Flash right now. And I feel like they're forcing the level of play and just the bar to be raised, essentially.
Now look at this. True actually sending a drone out, trying to deny the 15 command center by his opponent. You know, something that Innovation really loves to do in this matchup, because Innovation, he loves, you know, whenever I see Innovation play it from time to time, I feel like I'm watching Flash, where, you know, they try to play as greedy as possible, get 3 command centers early on while defending against any type of push that their opponent might do. So yeah, seems like True wanted to deny that, and Innovation, he's going for the barracks first.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead, get up that barracks, of course. Innovation, Bengo. I can't read that scribbly writing. I'm not sure if that's even English.
Or Korean.
Or Korean. I think that was actually Chinese there. Maybe that's...
Not my expertise.
Maybe that's the actress that really likes Jadong, that wants to give him, like, hot soup and back massages.
Well, she should have left for the fan meeting right now, because EGTO just won, and they should be outside right now doing the fan meeting.
Maybe she's there. Spawning pool going down for True. After that hatchery first, of course. And we have Innovation just, you know, getting up his orbital, making a marine. Standard stuff here, guys. Nothing really too much to see here.
I love you, Go Rush. Not too sure what he means by that. I mean...
There's Go Rush. He's actually a retired StarCraft1 player who's now a commentator, and had a lot of success back in Blue.
He did, and also having a lot of success as a commentator for asking the most awkward question in the interviews.
I know, it is kind of weird, but...
it's funny.
I've actually spoken to him a few times. He's a really nice guy.
You know, I'm going to start speaking to him too, because, you know, I'm in the same clan now.
Trying to one-up me there, man?
Almost. Now, in the caption before, well, let's talk about this caption first. If Innovation wins the first set, STXO went 4-1 for the day. If Innovation lost the first set, they actually lost, you know, 0-1 for the day. And these two guys, they did play against each other in Pro League once. However, that was during Winners League when Innovation went on a killing spree, getting the all-kill for the day.
Yeah, that's actually, I felt like when Innovation went for that all-kill, that's when things kind of finally clicked together for Innovation. He just started becoming, you know, this monsterly good player. And, you know, people kept saying, Innovation, this guy is so good. But until that period, I felt like he was not at his full potential yet, or not at I guess, a period in his play where he could truly start dominating other players. But now, I feel like that's where he is right now.
In addition, for the first time in Pro League, STX, I mean, they did compete well back in the Brood War days from time to time, but post-2007 era, we haven't seen them do that great. And now with STX coming back and start winning matches again, they're looking so great right now. You know, their team atmosphere, they're really happy right now. Even sending some BM, even the coach contributing to some BM. And that's because STX, they were considered, you know, right next to Air Force Ace in the previous season. Now that's not the story anymore. They are one of the contenders for the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, really having just such a strong ace player that's very solid, that can bring you so far in Pro League. I mean, it can't win Pro League for you, but it can carry you pretty good, man. You can carry a team on your back for a good amount of time.
Just look at Flash.
Look at Flash, look at Jadon in the past. He did that for Oz, I want to say.
Okay, from time to time.
From time to time, he did. I mean,
occasionally... They had to get 3 new Zerg recruits when Oz wasn't doing well, so...
Oh, shut up about that. That joke is so old, man. No one's going to get that.
Well, they did do the same thing on Coach Park.
Yeah, they did on Coach Park and Tage, who ironically are all technically on the same Pro League team right now. Anyway, it looks like we have Zergling speed completed and already a starport and armory on the way for Innovation here, so quite interesting that he's going into more of a mech-based play. And I want to say we've seen Terrans more or more recently. They're going for the mech play once again against Zerg. They're trying to make it work.
Yeah, it really depends on how you open up. If you just try to get pure mech earlier in the game, it's not going to work out because your opponent is going to have too much economy. And this is what I'm expecting. We might even see a Hellbat drop. Oh, never mind. We do see the Hellbats, and we do see the double medevacs coming out. So this looks more like a double-pronged Hellbat drop. One inside the main base and one at the natural, trying to catch his opponent off guard.
That could definitely happen. And you know what? True is going for a fast third base here. He's going to be spread a little bit too thin, I feel, here. And he has got like 2 wings, and that's it. He has 16 on the way, but those Hellions are definitely going to keep True in Trek here. And also Roach-Warren Baneling Nest on the way for him. Looks like he is preparing for the mech here. He must be expecting that or just wants to be, safe. And once these 2 Hellbats come out, they're going to go into the medevacs. And now we're going to see exactly how Innovation plans on properly utilizing these. And they boosted past that very fast there.
It was flashing a little bit, so True, it really depends on if he was paying attention to that part of the minimap, and it seems like he did because the Zerglings are in position, but he doesn't know what's inside the medevac. Actually, the Zerglings are at the third base, not at the main base.
Uh-oh, this could be very bad. Look at this, the drone's already being pulled, but that actually may not be the best decision here. We're going to see the Hellbats drop very soon here. Uh-oh, this is going to be bad. It's like a Reaver drop. Oh my, the Hellbats, they're moving down, and actually, not too many drones get sniped off here. The Zerglings are all going to go down very fast, but one medevac already killed off, and now the Roaches have come in to reinforce, and hey, look at that, man. True holds that without too much issue.
Yeah, only lost 3 drones, He was clumping up every single one of them at the last second, which looked so scary, but pulled out just in time, and Innovation was only focusing on the Zerglings. However, that is not only the first attack. Here comes wave number 2.
And is it going to go for the third? No, it's going to go over to the main base, and True, will he react in time to this drop here? The medevacs, they're moving, and now they have the boost. This could be the critical damage Innovation is looking for. The 4 Hellbats are going down, and a lot of drones are going to be potentially killed off here. The Roaches, though, they're going to be in time to help clean up these Roaches, and the medevacs got to speed out of there. It looks like they're going to go down to the natural, but will they be able to do a critical amount of damage here to the economy of True?
He's just moving around, and this is buying him so much critical time to get the 3rd command center out, to get more bio and transition back into bio play by Innovation. And all Innovation really has to do is harass around with the double medevacs, just lift them up into the medevac and just run around inside True's base. And True cannot mine from multiple bases. That's the biggest problem.
Uh-oh, the drones, a lot of them getting roasted here. Holy crap, 25
Oh my
kills.
God.
Oh, that is brutal. And now more Hellbats continuing to drop here. True is not got to be happy about that at all. He did manage to kill off most of these units there, but I mean, look at the supplies now. It's 65 to 86. Innovation in a humongous advantage situation here now. And he's going to be transitioning into bio. He's getting his double upgrades as well. Even has a few tanks to defend against any type of potential, huge Roach counterattacks.
And even using the medevacs once again, trying to scare his opponent, acting like there's Hellbats inside them. And now look at this, True trying to go for the empty medevac.
Yep, unfortunately, fortunately for True, there's nothing in there, and this medevac doing a really good job at essentially tricking out his opponent, but I think True realizes at this point it's safe. Overlord will spot that 3rd base, but I mean, the 3rd base is going to go down no problem. The supplies are incredibly in favor of Innovation, and if this guy's ahead, how is he going to get behind, man? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I mean, I expected True to be the aggressive one in this game. After watching True versus Fantasy, a great best out of 3 series, by the way. If you guys haven't watched it, it's in GSL Roundup 32, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, excellent series. And I mean, I think that True, he was well handled for the first drop, but he wasn't expecting the second one. And I mean, against that, it feels like you may need Spore Crawlers or something because the medevacs, they just can go all over the place, and then that makes the Hellbats as mobile as the medevacs.
You also need to make sure that all the drones are not mining from a single base, because even if they lose the Hellbats, they can still do a lot of damage against the drones if, 30-something or 40-something drones are mining only from one base.
Now, of course, True, he's not out of this game yet, but by no means is he in a comfortable position at all. He doesn't have a huge army, and his drone count is still very low.
And he has the wrong unit composition.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. He expected mech army out of his opponent, so he decided to get some roaches. Now he realized that it's bio, but, you know, he's so far behind the economy that it's so hard for him to switch tech. He does have the Spire out. He does have the bailing speed out on the way, but he doesn't have that much economy to get the Zerglings out. You know, Zerglings are pretty much cheap, you know, really, and sometimes cost efficient by, you know, if he's in such a position where he can't even get the Zerglings out, that pretty much shows how far behind True is in this game.
And it looks like Innovation planning the move out here. You know, it's 2-2. It's not even halfway done yet. The Alligator Clips upgrade for those Widow Mines will complete very soon here. And, I mean, sure, he's going to have the Baneling speed upgrade. He's going to have Zergling speed, but, I mean, he's going to be a little bit behind on upgrades, I feel, overall. He's getting the Roach speed, so he really wants to commit to this Roach composition here. But, I mean, 176 to 137 supply. I think that this is just going to be a... Yeah, Innovation's going to A-move and win, essentially. That's what I see happening here.
This is like watching Brood War, where the Reaper gets a really nice shot off on all the workers, and, you know, your opponent is just far ahead in the game. So now True's going to try to make something work by Innovation having amazing split micro. It's going to take out all the Bailings, all the Zerglings, and now he's just going to press forward.
Yeah, and True doing the best he can to defend against this, and actually a nice little counterattack with those Zerglings. But if the Banelings can finish in time, they may be able to stop this attack. But even if they can stop this attack, there's going to be one right afterward. Banelings do kill off some of those units, but I mean, the split from Innovation was very good. The Evolution Chambers, they're going to go down soon as well. 2-2, almost finished as well. And with this second attack coming in, I think that's going to be it for True. You know, he did a great job against the first attack with the Hellbats. The second one killed 25 workers, and that pretty much spelled doom for True.
Yeah, so now it's just a slow death for True right now. He's trying his best from the given situation, and I don't blame True for losing this game because of the number of drones that were killed. He was so behind earlier in the game that it was pretty much his game to lose.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, after losing that many drones, there's really not much you can do there. Losing the natural as well. A few okay Baneling connections here, but unfortunately that doesn't really matter. True already knows he's lost the game, but he's just trying to stick in as long as he can. You know, trying to contemplate, okay, what could I have done better this game? I guess maybe the Hellbats were a little bit of an issue, but that's going to be it. GG. Innovation take